Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever savored a dish brimming with that incredible garlic flavor, only to immediately wonder, oh gosh, how will I talk to anyone tomorrow?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's that classic dilemma, isn't it? Love the taste, fear the aftermath.
Exactly. I know I've definitely been there. You enjoy this amazing garlicky pasta, and then suddenly you're, subtly breathing away from people for the next day.
Totally relatable.
We love garlic, right? That punch it gives food is amazing.
Yeah.
But that smell, that really lingering smell,
Hmm.
it can make you hesitate, maybe even skip it.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're doing a deep dive into this powerhouse ingredient, our mission. Figure out how to get all those fantastic health benefits, really harness its power,
Mm-hmm.
but without the social awkwardness.
Yeah, finding the sweet spot.
Think of it as like your guide to enjoying garlic worry-free.
And what's fascinating here is how this one ingredient, garlic, it's so powerful, so potent as a natural medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's been used for ages. But it often gets sidelined today just because of its scent. Historically, it was way more than just flavor. It was, actual medicine.
And for really good reason.
Mm.
Garlic is, well, it's fantastic for your immune system. Helps fight off colds, the flu.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Great for digestion, too. And there's even research suggesting it helps combat osteoporosis in women. Something about estrogen production.
That's right. Plus, it's absolutely packed with antioxidants. The things that fight off free radical damage in our cells.
Yeah, and some studies even hint it might reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Things like certain cancers, maybe even Alzheimer's. It's pretty impressive stuff.
It really is.
So the big question for today is, how do we get all these amazing benefits without that notorious stinky situation afterwards?
Yeah.
And maybe even make eating it more enjoyable.
Yeah. How do we hack garlic?
Okay, let's kick things off by tackling a common idea. That raw garlic is always the best way to get the benefits.
Ah, the raw garlic myth.
Right. Now, raw garlic is definitely potent, no doubt. But it's not the only way, and honestly, maybe not the best way for everyone.
Mm-hmm. For a lot of people, raw garlic can be really tough. It can cause heartburn, upset stomachs. Some people even feel kind of nauseous.
Exactly. And here's something interesting. Cooking garlic, especially if you do it gently, doesn't actually destroy that many of its good properties.
That's a key point. The important compounds, like allicin, that's the main one everyone talks about, they actually form when you crush or chop the garlic.
Okay.
Now, yeah, super high heat can break some of them down, but gentler cooking, or even better, fermentation, those methods let the good stuff stick around.
So you really don't have to suffer through raw cloves to get the goodness.
You don't know at all.
And you mentioned fermentation. That brings us to a really cool method. Fermented garlic. It sounds kind of, intense, but it's transformative.
It really is alchemy, like you said. Fermentation uses good bacteria to basically pre-digest the garlic.
Yeah.
And what's amazing is this process mellows out those really strong sulfur compounds, the ones that give garlic its sharp bite and, the lingering smell.
Okay, so it tames the beast, basically.
Exactly. You end up with garlic that's tangy, a little bit sweet, and much, much easier to eat, and easier on your breath, too.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Is it hard to make?
Surprisingly, no. You basically just need peeled garlic cloves, some salt, and water.
That's it.
Pretty much. You can add things for extra flavor, like a bay leaf, maybe some peppercorns, a bit of thyme, whatever you like.
Okay. Peeling garlic can be a pain, though. Any tips?
Oh, yeah. Quick hack. Break the bulb apart, toss the cloves in a bowl of water for maybe an hour. The skins just slip right off. Or just, use a knife carefully.
Nice tip. Okay, so cloves are peeled. What next?
So you figure out how much garlic you have. Maybe use the jar you're going to ferment in to measure, say, 1.5 cups of garlic for a 500 milliliter jar.
Okay.
Then you put the garlic in a bowl, add salt, about a tablespoon per cup of garlic is a good starting point.
Right.
And here's the slightly weird part.
Yeah.
You massage it just for a minute or two. This helps pull out the garlic's own juices.
Massage the garlic. Okay.
Yeah. That juice, plus some added water, makes the brine. Then you pack the garlic back into your jar, pour water over it until it's fully covered, but leave about an inch of space at the top. Head space.
Gotcha. Hit space.
Crucial step. Keep the garlic under the brine. It can't be exposed to air. Use a small glass cup, a fermentation weight you can buy, something to hold it down.
Makes sense. And then?
Then you put a tight lid on it, stick it in a cool, dark place, ideally like 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too hot, not too cold.
Okay.
And you just check it every day. Briefly open the lid, just burp it to let out any gas that builds up.
Yeah.
You should start seeing bubbles after a few days. That means it's working.
Bubbles are good. How long does it take?
Start tasting it after about a week. See if it's got that nice tangy flavor you want. If not, let it go a few more days. Once it tastes right to you, pop it in the fridge. That slows down the fermentation way down, but it'll keep developing flavor.
And how do you use it?
Oh, anywhere. Stir fries, sauces, salad dressings, even just as a little side snack. It gives you that garlic flavor, but it's tangy, slightly sweet, not harsh at all. Really versatile.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one way. What about another option? Maybe something creamier.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Lebanese territory.
Okay.
It's this traditional dip. It's creamy, it's tangy, garlicky, of course. Perfect with raw veggies, pita bread, grilled stuff. You can even thin it out for a salad dressing. It's a great way to get garlic in.
Sounds delicious. What's in it?
Super simple. You need tahini, that's sesame paste, about half a cup. Then a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, maybe 2 tablespoons of minced or crushed garlic. You can adjust this.
Right, tailor the garlic level.
Exactly. Then half a teaspoon of salt and about a 1/4 cup of water.
Okay, tahini, lemon, garlic, salt, water. How do you put it together?
You just whisk the tahini, lemon juice, garlic, and salt in a bowl. Now, fair warning. It's going to seize up. It'll get really thick, maybe look kind of lumpy.
Oh, okay, don't panic.
Don't panic. That's totally normal. It's part of the process.
Okay.
Then you slowly add the water while you keep whisking. And like magic, it'll transform from that thick paste into this beautiful, smooth, creamy sauce.
Wow.
And what's really neat here, thinking about tahini, it's so good for you, packed with nutrients, right?
It can be kind of thick, almost like peanut butter.
Yeah.
A bit intense on its own sometimes.
Exactly. Some people find it a bit challenging, just plain. This dip makes it so much more delicious and easy to eat. You get the tahini benefits and the garlic benefits blended perfectly.
That's brilliant. So you just keep whisking and adding water till it's creamy.
Yep. Taste it, adjust the salt or lemon if you need to. If it's too thick for your liking, just add a tiny bit more water, like a tablespoon at a time, until it's the consistency you want.
Nice. And serve it how?
Garnish it. Fresh parsley looks great. Maybe a drizzle of olive oil. Fantastic dip. And you can totally adjust the garlic. Start with less if you're worried. Add more if you love it strong.
Good tip. How long does it keep?
Stores really well in the fridge. Easily up to 2 weeks in a sealed jar. A wider mouth jar is handy, so you can give it a quick stir before serving if it separates a little.
Okay, 2 great ways to eat garlic that aren't just raw cloves. Fermented garlic and tarrator. Love it.
Delicious and easier on the system.
But let's be real. Even with these, sometimes you still worry about, the aroma, the breath situation. What can we actually do about that?
Right. The million-dollar question. Well, thankfully, people have known about this for ages, so there are classic remedies.
Like what?
Parsley. Chewing a few sprigs of fresh parsley after a garlicky meal really helps. Or fresh mint leaves.
Ah, that's why you see parsley on so many restaurant plates.
Exactly. It's not just decoration. The chlorophyll helps neutralize the odors. You see it a lot in Mediterranean food, often served right alongside garlic dishes. It's almost like built-in breath freshener.
Clever. Anything else for breath?
Yeah, strong spices can work too. Chewing on some fennel seeds or a cardamom pod, those have strong aromatic oils that can help mask the garlic.
Fennel seeds.
Yeah.
Okay. I've also heard, and this might just be me, but sometimes having red wine with a really garlicky meal, like mussels with garlic sauce or something, it seems to help. Maybe it just makes me less self-conscious. I don't know. Helps close the distance, maybe.
Well, maybe the boldness of the wine competes. Or perhaps it helps cleanse the palate. Interesting theory.
And what about your hands? After chopping garlic, that smell can stick around.
Ooh, simple fix for that. Wash your hands with warm water and lemon juice. The acid in the lemon helps break down the sulfur compounds. Works like a charm.
Lemon juice. Good one. Okay, so we have ways to eat it, ways to deal with the smell. Now, before we finish, is there anything we should absolutely avoid doing with garlic? A big no-no.
Yes, definitely. Here's the thing you really don't want to do.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Do not boil garlic. Please, just don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not? I might have thought that would mellow it out.
Nope. Bad idea. I made that mistake once too. It makes your whole kitchen stink in a really unpleasant way. And the garlic itself, it turns horribly bitter. Just nasty.
Bitter garlic. Yikes. Okay, message received. No boiling.
Right. Boiling just seems to release all the worst flavors and smells. It breaks down the compounds in a really bad way. Total waste of good garlic. Stick to roasting, sautéing, fermenting. Those methods bring out the best in it.
Got it. So Wow, we covered a lot.
We did.
Two really delicious, healthy ways to get garlic into your diet, that amazing fermented garlic and the creamy tartar dip. Plus, practical tips for the social side effects.
Hopefully you feel a bit more empowered to embrace garlic now.
Definitely. You can enjoy all those fantastic benefits without worrying so much. You're equipped.
And if we kind of zoom out for a second, thinking about garlic, this everyday ingredient with such incredible properties, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
How many other simple things in our kitchens, in our pantries, have this kind of hidden potential? Things we use all the time, but maybe don't fully appreciate for their, medicinal or deeper culinary value.
That's such a great point. So many humble ingredients might be powerhouses we're underestimating.
Exactly.
Well, we really hope you give these garlic methods a try. See how these small changes in the kitchen can make a difference, not just for your health, but maybe even your confidence enjoying food with others.
Be bold with garlic.
Yeah, and maybe it'll inspire you. What other simple, powerful ingredient could you explore next? Lots to think about.